to General David Perkins, the U.S. Army four-star general, retired now, a Fox News contributor now. We're very lucky to have him. So, General, what's interesting in these developments here is not so much what Ukrainian soldiers are doing, which is remarkable, but the unraveling of Russian support, which might be notable. What do you make of it?
Oh, good day, Neil. Good to be with you. That's exactly, you've nailed it on the head. The two aspects of this are very bad news for the Russians. The Ukrainians have exceeded all expectations, and the Russians have fallen short in every category. And as you were just talking, their attempt to bring in 300,000 or more new people into the army, that is a huge undertaking of which the Russian military is very ill-equipped to deal with. I'll tell you, as a guy who previously was in charge of that for the U.S. Army, bringing in all our recruits and training them, on an average year, the United States Army brings in active duty about 70,000 people. Wow. And we send them to a very rigorous training paradigm, basic training, advanced individual training, and that process can take up to a year. And then we integrate them into units that are well-trained, well-led, with non-commissioned officers, and they are the minority of people in the unit. And that is a full-time job for the United States Army. For the Russian Army to bring in 300,000 people, and your report earlier said they're going to give them 2 weeks of training,
2 weeks,
and then form entire units out of them, I just cannot see how that's going to go well.
And a lot of them aren't keen on going in the first place. So what do you make of it?
Well, you know, in the old days of the Soviet Union, they could pretty much control information much better than they can today. I mean, the average Russians are getting an understanding of what's going on in Ukraine and what is in store for them. And they are just concerned not only with, politically, humanitarian, what's going on in Ukraine, but they know that the Russian military is not good. And if they end up in it, they could have a very bad outcome from that. So they have no incentive to be part of this really ill-thought scheme to continue to push ill-trained, ill-equipped, and ill-led people into what's become a meat grinder in Ukraine.
How do you think this ends, General?
War is not just one battle that decides it either way, very seldom. And so you have to look at how the paradigm and, the entire process has gone. And for the Ukrainians, it continues to get better and better and better. Okay. And for the Russians, it gets worse and worse day by day in just about every category. Just the other day, the Russian fired their chief logistical general. And so that's been a problem for them. So they're going to bring in a new general in charge of logistics.
Your point,
his first day of work is Monday.
They're running out of people to fire. I'm sorry, General, we're running out of time. My fault for doing that. But I want to thank you as more for your service to this country.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.